Hello, beautiful human beings. I have been asked the question of how can I stop thinking about the narcissist? And that question is an important one and a really smart one because we know that to be able to heal from the trauma and from the wounds that the narcissist has inflicted on us, we need to focus away from them and towards us. And so we often find ourselves in the place where we would love nothing more than to focus on ourselves, but yet we keep thinking about the narcissist. So to know how to not focus on the narcissist, we have to understand a very important thing. The part of you that wants to still think about the narcissist is a part of you. And it needs love. That part of you that is constantly being distracted needs your love. And so if we fight it, if we get angry at that part of ourselves that is still thinking about the narcissist, then that part doesn't go away. It just gets stronger. It fights more to think more. And on top of that, it feels incredibly unloved. And we have felt very unloved in the relationship with the narcissist. So what we need to do to heal is to give ourselves that love that we have been deprived of for so long. So you can start by giving the part of you that is thinking about the narcissist the love and the empathy that it needs. And in a minute, I'll go into how to do that. The other aspect is that we don't have to fight anything that is coming up, whether that's thinking about the narcissist or not. So let us start off with also understanding. There's an aspect in here that centers around the part of you that wants to still think about the narcissist actually is trying to help you. And I know it's not feeling this way, but in the coming meditation, we'll discover that it is exactly the case. That part is trying to help you. Now, to figure out how it is trying to help you is a really important aspect. I've been speaking about building a relationship with yourself, which means we need to start to build a relationship with every part of you, even the part that wants to think about the narcissist. Once we build the relationship, we will find out how it is trying to help us. And by listening to that part and by having empathy for that part can feel heard and seen and understood. Now it knows that you've gotten the message and it can take a step back and make space for not thinking about the narcissist so much anymore. So let's start. I'll be closing my eyes so I can focus better. You can find a spot, please, in your house or wherever you are. It has to be quiet. You can't be distracted by anything else. So if you need to, please turn off your phone, find a place where you can be on your own. And you can always pause this video and then start it again when you found that place. So unless you fall asleep when you do meditations, you can also lie on your bed for this one. But if you tend to fall asleep because you relax so deeply, then please find a chair so you can stay with me throughout this visualization. Let us start by inviting ourselves to move from thinking to feeling and sensing. Because if you could have figured this out already with your brain, you would have. Your brain is smart. It can figure things out in a very short time. If it can't, then it means that the answer you are seeking does not lie in your thinking. You will not find it through thinking. In fact, thinking is going to get in the way here. So even if you don't quite know what this means, just issue an invitation to your body, to your mind, to your spirit, to move from thinking to feeling and sensing. Allow yourself to go into your body. to let your awareness float further down from the head, through the neck, into your body. Take a few deep breaths. And with each exhale, let go of anything that you don't need right now and invite yourself to just be present in this moment. Feel where your body touches the bed or the chair, the sofa, wherever you are. So move into sensing all those areas that are touching a surface. And this just helps you to move a little bit more into experiencing and feeling. Now ask your body, and again, you can't figure this out with your brain, it's not going to work. Ask your body, which part of my body knows about thinking about the narcissist? And then just open yourself up to receive the answer. Sometimes it will come as a feeling, sometimes it will come as a visual. Where in your body is that place that knows about thinking about the narcissist? And if you can't find a place in your body, just pick one. It really doesn't matter. Now, let yourself float into that place in your body. Kind of like a leaf that falls off a tree and sways from side to side, deeper and deeper, closer and closer to the ground. Let yourself fall into that place. Whatever that means to you. There's no right or wrong. And now, invite the part of you that keeps thinking about the narcissist to be with you. You can kind of visualize it as a mini version of you, or like a shadow or a light. Whatever happens is fine. Just invite that part of you that keeps thinking about the narcissist to appear in front of you. So just issue the invitation and then open yourself up and just be curious about what happens. If you need more time, you can always stop and pause this video. If you have that part of you in front of you, I'd like for you to look at it and see what it looks like. Is it a shape? Is it you? Does it have a specific age? What does it look like? And again, just let things appear. Then I would like you to extend your unconditional love towards that part. You can kind of reach out with your heart. Unconditional love means that it doesn't have to change. You're just going to accept it right just now in this moment. Don't brace yourself against it, but let it be. Let it be the part that keeps thinking about the narcissist. It doesn't have to change. And you can say something like, yes, Of course, you keep thinking about that narcissist. That's okay. I've got your back. If you can reach out with your hands and hold its hands, or wrap your arms around that part of you and hold it tight. Just hold it with the thoughts of, that's okay, I get it. You still want to think about it. You can't help it. That's okay. Right now, in this moment, it's okay. Allow that part to soften towards you, and allow yourself to soften to that part. Realize that it's a part of you, and it's okay. You can hold it. You can understand. And notice what it's like for that part to be held by you in this way, in this kind of love, unconditional. And then you can ask a question to that part. You can ask, what is important? What is important about still thinking about the narcissist? And then open yourself to the answer. Again, don't try and understand it with your head. It's not going to work. Just kind of open yourself to the answer and see how it comes. Maybe in the way of a feeling, maybe in the way of words, maybe as an image. And then you can ask, what are you hoping for by thinking about the narcissist? What are you hoping will happen by thinking about that person? Maybe you're hoping to, maybe that part is hoping to find answers that will finally give you peace. Maybe that part is still full of feelings that it just doesn't know what to do with. Maybe there's anger and resentment, confusion. And maybe that part feels like it can't move on until it's understood. Notice how you can hold that part of you in unconditional love. And maybe another part is popping up now. It could be the part that wants to stop desperately. It wants to stop thinking about the narcissist. If that is showing up for you, then please go ahead and now turn your attention to that part that just wants to be done with the thinking about the narcissist. Invite it to be with you. You can even sense around you and feel into the space. Is it in front of you? Is it behind you? Is it beside you? And turn in that direction in your mind and see that part of you appear in front of you. And if you need more time, you can pause the video. We will do the same with this part of you. Extend your unconditional love, which means it doesn't have to change. It's allowed to yearn for that stopping of the thinking. And you can, again, send it words and feelings around. Of course you want to stop. Of course you do. I get it. That's okay to want to stop. And again, you can reach out with your hands, see if you can touch it. Maybe you'll wrap your arms around it and hold it. Soften towards that part. Don't brace against that longing it has. And let that part soften towards you. Hold it in that unconditional love. It doesn't have to change. In this moment, it doesn't have to change. And then notice what it's like for you to hold that part in love. And notice what it's like for that part to be held by you like this. And again, you can ask it, what is important about stopping to focus on the narcissist? What's important about that? And just open yourself up to the answer. Again, you don't want to think about this. You will not get the key. You will not get the real answers unless you allow yourself to feel it and experience it. So what is important about not thinking about the narcissist anymore? And then just feel for the answers. It's kind of like as if you had feelers and you're sending them out to kind of get a sense of what that is. What is so important about this? And then notice that you can hold both of these parts of you at the same time in unconditional love. You can hold the part that wants to keep thinking about the narcissist. And you can hold the part that wants to stop thinking about the narcissist. You can hold both of them at the same time in unconditional love. They don't have to change. And notice what it's like to hold both of them at the same time. And now I would like you to turn your attention one more time to the part that needs to keep thinking about the narcissist. Ask it, what are you longing for? And again, open yourself up to receive the answer in whatever way it comes. Stay in the sensing and feeling. What are you longing for? And then I would like you to ask one more question. How can I support you? And again, feel into it. Sense it. Just open yourself up to the answer. If you need more time, pause the video. Now I would like you to turn your attention to the part of you that wants to stop thinking about the narcissist. Ask it, what are you longing for? And again, open yourself up to the question and let it come in any way, shape, or form. And then ask it, how can I support you? And again, just sense, feel, experience the answer. Now I would like you to notice what has shifted and how you're feeling right now versus when we began this meditation. What's different now? You might notice it in your body. You might notice it in your mind. And if you want to stay in this place, please pause the video as I will move into explaining a little more now. So if this particular meditation was difficult for you and it was hard for you to stay out of thinking, move into your body or feel anything or see anything, I want you to know that that is very common in the beginning. It is very normal because, first of all, in our society, we don't learn to live in our body and to perceive our answers this way. So we haven't practiced it. And also, when you have lived with a narcissist, you had to protect yourself from those intense emotions for a very long time. And you had to be on your toes and in your brain a lot to figure out how to survive in this situation and how to not get hurt, how to stay safe. So if this is hard for you, I have one meditation right now on my YouTube channel that you can use. meditation one, it's called. I will bring out more. And they are designed to help you to move back into your body, to become comfortable again, to move from thinking to feeling and sensing. Because this is how we access the world that I play in. That's the world where healing takes place. We cannot think our way into healing. We have to sense and experience and feel our way through healing. This is where you're going to get the answers, because the answers for you are different than for any other human being. Your path is very different, and the parts of you will speak in a very different way to you, and they will give you different clues. So if this was hard for you, then I have resources for you, and I will bring out more so that you can access this world more and more easily. If this meditation was successful for you, then I would encourage you to repeat this exercise as often as it takes until it becomes natural to you. So whenever you start thinking about the narcissist again, don't fight it. Connect with a part of you that wants to keep thinking, and there will be more and more insight coming to you as to why it still is. What is it trying to help you with? And I will also bring out another meditation for you that goes a step further, to where you can actually find a way for that part to realize that maybe this isn't so helpful after all, and it might want to do something else. It might want to step back so it can support you in another way. But right now, the most important thing is that you not fight it, but that you love it through. You love it through what it's trying to do for you. It really is trying to help you. It's not here to sabotage you. There are no saboteurs. I will speak about that a little later. The things that we experience as saboteurs, or that have been labeled as saboteurs in a lot of the media, when you really get to know them, when you build a relationship with them, you will realize every single time they are not trying to be in your way. They're trying to help you, but they're going about it in a way that isn't helpful to you. So this is the work that we're going to be doing to do the healing. It's a deep work, and it requires a going inside of you and the discovering of who you are, how you tick, which parts exist in you, what do they need, how you can support them, how can they support you. It's a deep inner work. And so I hope this helps a little bit, and I'm looking forward to seeing you again soon. Bye.